Hi everyone, today I'm playing RealFlight 7. That's mainly because I meant to click on Pheonix and instead I clicked on RealFlight by mistake. So I'm going to have a quick little play with this on board with a GB. One of the better things about RealFlight is there's a lot more onboard FPV style that you can do. Now I've got this set so that I'm on my dual rates and I've currently got it set on full. Should be a bit twitchy, that's better, half rates. We're just going to fly around the apocalypse map and see what's going on, trying to avoid the cables. Now, what's really annoying about this view is it doesn't give you any kind of indication on how big the aircraft is or what's around you, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. When I'm flying my little quadcopters, you've got a clear view, good depth of field, and you know what sort of size the quad is compared to the buildings you're flying around. Especially my little tiny whip, that's great, that thing. Especially flying around the house. Now, according to this, there should be some undead walking around. I'm trying to find some, but at the moment I can see some tanks. Just hope they don't shoot me down. So I'll fly around here. Nothing I can see undead yet. Could get around on those fast turn. No. Just another tank. There, lovely little shot. Bit inverted. But yeah. Both simulators have their positives and negatives, as with anything. This one has the better for the FPV side of things, a lot more aircraft, a lot more in the way of scenery and places to fly. However, Pheonix, for me, just seems to have the more realistic control compared to what I'm used to at my local flying field. This thing just seems too computerized. It has that realism removed that quite a lot of simulators do. But it's still worth a go, and it's the higher end of the price list, so you can understand that it's still going to be a very good simulator. But I can't find any of the undead that it mentions in the list. Anyway, if I bring this back into land where I originally launched from, and I might give Pheonix a quick fire up. I will play on some 3D aircraft on there. Now all I've got to do is just find out where I took off from. I'm looking for some oil drums on the floor. That was my takeoff point. That could be it. What's that about? So I'll find out there and see. We have got... yeah, that was it. Tanks, and some oil drums. And the post. So, let's bring the power in. Oh, is it undead? No, not the post. Oh. I balls that up a bit. Right, let me go fire Pheonix up and we'll see what we can do from there. Right, so just fired up Pheonix, and as you can see, last time I was playing here I was messing about on the hilltop in high winds with 3D airplanes with no power, which is quite cool. Completely forgot about this. It's been a while since I've plugged the transmitter into the PC purely because the batteries kept going flat. But now I've done my LiPo mod, you can see in my other videos, I can just charge it up and play whenever. Now this is really cool to do. Just get a 3D plane, sit it on the hillside and just fly in the wind like you would a glider. No motor power, nothing, you don't need anything to launch. This is slightly strange. I don't think this would actually happen in real life unless the conditions were absolutely bang on perfect, but even still, it's quite cool. So let's send them right in, let's have a bit of fun. It's going to take some getting used to now, flying down a sight instead of FPV like a second ago. We'll still see what we can do. I guess I'm not going to be able to do a prop hang in this wind. No, it's just going to take it backwards. But still, let's just turn the motor off and glide for a bit. See if we can do it upside down. Do a bit of inverted gliding with a 3D plane on a hill. See if we can get it to actually stall in reverse without bit of jerkiness, but still almost at it. It's kind of very, very still. Alright, put it into a stall and see if I can get it to bring back a bit in the wind. I have been able to keep an aircraft dead hovering in front on this map. Took a lot of doing, but it was quite cool to actually get it done. Now, that's better. Get my full rates up on this so I can really flip it around a bit. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Don't know if I'll be able to do a flat spin. We'll soon see. No, it's not gonna like it. Go on, go on, go on. Ooh! No, too windy. Let's kick it back, let's do a flight past. And let's see if I can get it to almost stall and backwards in the wind. Come on. You will go backwards. Heavily stalled. It's not going to work. Let's just bring it back in and away from the wind, around. Oh, balls that up. Right, so let's find a different flying site. I'm going to go with. I want the Russian airfield. Where's the Russian airfield gone? Moscow RC Club. That's the one. Let's go for that one. And let's go for a. I'm thinking another 3D aircraft, but I'm pretty sure I got some decent ones on there the other day. Some big. Aha, here we go. Some nice big planes. C5 Galaxy, a P-52H. Now they all say they're sort of 1 meter. I'm not sure if that's this is a user made model and not officially supported by Pheonix, so that's the reason for that. And the Havilland Albatross, that looks quite cool. Let's see what sort of size this is. Let's modify it. Oh, okay. Which is flaps. There we go. Right, so channel 5 is set wrong on my radio gear. I will worry about that later. But for now, let's edit this aircraft. Let's scale the model. Let's scale it 200% and see if it still flies. I know sometimes they don't fly properly. Cancel. Finish. There we go. I doubt this will fly, but we can give it a go. Some flaps down. Some power. Let's see what we can do with this. Flies. Now on my stick that's bang on in the middle. On here it shows in the left hand corner slightly different. Let's bring the flaps up. We've got some speed. Let's bring the gear up. Now this is crazy because it's still very sensitive on the controls, even for its size and scale on this. Bring the power up a little bit more. Felt like he was dipping out there. Bring it around. This feels like flying a canal barge. Real slow, steady. And it's not surprising. And it's not going to do anything crazy. Doubt I'll be able to fly. Well, I'll give it a go. It's a simulator. Might as well try and fly inverted. Will it? Oh, it will fly inverted. 200% scaled Albatross flying inverted around Moscow RC Club. Now this is why I prefer Pheonix. It's just this type of flying is so much. Ooh, getting a bit touchy there. This type of flying just seems to be so much more realistic in my view than RealFlight. I don't know why. It just. I think it's more of a preference thing than anything. But even still, both are great simulators. I just really prefer this one. Let's go low like that. See how big this thing really is. Look, it's cool as hell. might send it around and see if we can do a touch and go. So we've got this is flying in 0 wind. I mean, if I turn the wind up, I doubt it'll affect this aircraft in any way, shape or form, due to its sheer size. And the scaling feature works really well on this as well. You can do some really cool stuff, scale up some 3D aircraft, but scale up, the best one I find is scaling up a turbine powered jet, although they really don't work as well. They seem to just fly at sort of 30 mile an hour, or rather 30 meters a second, when you'd know if in real life that wouldn't be the case. I've scaled them up sort of 400 or 500%, just keep going up 200, 200, 200. And yeah, it really causes some problems. You end up just with this great big thing that takes off at the lowest speed possible, and just doesn't fly right. And now let's see if I can do a big loop. Let's take it up, nice and smooth, and yep, it'll do a loop, a bit touchy there at the end. Aileron roll. I'm gonna have to give it a bit of nose in there. Keep it up. Rolled alright. Right. Bring the gear down. Let's see if I can do a touch and go. Let's bring the power down a bit. Put the flaps down. I've overshot slightly. Shouldn't be a big issue. I'll be able to correct that. I forget how big this thing is. If you're thinking it's a small model, it's not. No, I'm not going to know. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Bit touch and go there, because I forgot how big this aircraft actually was. I had it in my head that it was some small little aircraft and not the size that was. Right, I want to try a knife edge. I know it won't. No, it's just nose diving. Worth a try. Stall it. Let's see what a stall looks like. Easily recoverable. Cut the power and oh. There is a way as well of using a keyboard shortcut to turn the engine off, and I've completely forgotten. My mind's gone completely blank as to what it was. I've got the urge to just kill the power and see how far I can actually glide this aircraft through. But I think what I'm going to do is nice steep banking turn. Bring it back this way, flaps down, power off. Kind of not lose my marbles too much. Let's see if I can bring this in. It's a bit of a glide. Without hitting the fence. That's going to hit the fence. Let's bring it past. And there we go. Nice clean landing with my monstrously scaled aircraft there. Now I think I'm just going to finish this off quickly with some more messing about. Let me see. Electric multi-rotors. Now, I have been playing with this recently, and there is I think it's this one, and it's got all the safe technology as stated on the corner, so you can change it to agile, stable, smart, which is really annoying, because I quite like that to be my three-way switch and not a rotational thing. However, let's stick it on stable. Let's see what this is like. This is kind of like flying my Hubsan 501. Will constantly stay level as soon as you let go, and the same is my little tiny whip. So this is horizontal mode, I think it is. I can't remember if I like it. Basic for beginners. Let's see what smart mode's like. That is headless mode. Really annoying. So so again, this is what I like about some of the new quads that are coming onto the market. You can flick a switch and they'll save themselves. And I'll tell you what would also be great for this game is if you could record what was on that GoPro, so I could have it sat just there like, hello, how are you? What you up to? Yeah. The GoPro up to me. Oh, is it gimbaled? No, that's just the screw holding the GoPro on. And some anti-jello mounts. I wonder if... Oh, that's no fun. Oh, and I broke it. Oh, I just broke the landing gear, not the props. But, messing about wise, got quite a lot. The Phantom. I never understood the Phantom. I suppose it's great for taking photos if you want, but not my kind of thing. I prefer to race quads and all that sort of stuff. So, right, electric. And we have got flying wing. What did I do to this? I've modified that. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. They don't fly. Groupner Yak. That doesn't fly. Again, this is a user-made model and not officially supported by Pheonix. And because of this, I'll show you how bad this is. That it just glitches to hell. I mean, you do cool stuff like that. But I had it glitching out massively the other day. Like, there we go. That's all it does. It just glitches out. It sometimes flies, and when it does fly, it just glitches. I don't know what this is about, but really not great. I mean, this needs some work. I know it's a user model, but oh well. It's halfway there, if that makes sense. Somewhere on here, I did have. Edge 540. Let's give this a go. This looks cool as hell. This is one of the aircraft that, as a kid growing up, I always saw something similar flying around my local field. Alright, it wasn't in Red Bull decals, but it was a 540 size 3D, and it was just cool as hell watching those fly. And the guys would be kicking them up into big stalls, letting them flick back down again, catching them, sending them around, you know, all the usual stuff you see from a local flying club. Now they've moved out of the park. They've got a lovely little field out in the middle of nowhere. But a couple of people still fly at the field. I do. It's my local flying place, and it's the same. The abandoned airfield you'll see in all of my videos. I've got flying my glider, or well, my glider that's no longer. I smashed it to pieces. Or my quads, that sort of stuff. It's just a big open space. A couple of dog walkers, but you can avoid those nice and easily. And it's just a good place to get out and fly. And being an old airfield, it's ideal, really. Now I am halfway through building a new plane, and that's the flight test Arrow, I want to say. I can't remember for sure. It's the flying wing, the mini flying wing that takes all the mini gear. So I'll be running that on a 2204 quad motor, and I will have that flying very soon. The weather has been absolutely shocking, and then when it was good, I spent a week in Bristol on a training course, so I was nowhere near Bristol and couldn't get any of my toys out to fly. But now I'm back home and the weather's starting to pick up, being summer. I'm hoping that I can get this back out, finish it off, and I'll play with it. It'll be my first ever time flying a wing, so I'll strap the GoPro to the front, see what it's like. Maybe even fly at FPV. I've got some FPV gear kicking about now that I can use. We'll see what that's like. Anyway, I'm going to bring this in and see if I can get a close prop hang. I know I won't. I'm going to suck badly at this. No, let's just bring him into land then. Very low, slow, stally landing. Ah, wings hit the ground first. That would have caused some damage. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, I will promise, I will try to make some more random Let's Play style videos of me messing about with model aircraft simulators and keeping you in the loop of what's new and playing with it, especially with the user added content. Some of it's quite good, some of it's not. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more crap like mini Formula 1 sidecars and me building really bad stuff, then give my YouTube channel a subscribe. There's all sorts on there. All sorts from what I get from my weekends. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. Cheers.